Be easy. I'm going to rank the instead of from worst to best. No, I'm going to do this from worst to best because that's how I've been doing my other rankings. So let's get started. Coming at number 4, we have Fantastic. I still hate this movie. I still hate it. This is the worst. I still think this is the worst superhero movie ever. I still think this is probably the worst superhero movie to ever be produced. This is the worst Fantastic Four movie. You could tell that this movie only has a beginning act and an end. There is no second act. The movie is boring to no end, and it's like, when is stuff gonna happen? When is something gonna happen? That was what's wrong with the movie as I was watching Fantastic. Now, when I watched this, looked at this back in 2015, I did like it. I even defended the film in my original review. But now, as I have rewatched the movie again, this movie, Fantastic, is got a lot of problems. The acting is great in this movie. The Thing looks good, but I prefer the practical suit. But when you give me a origin story that is boring without any action and there's no second act, and when you mess up Doctor Doom, that is when I have to say this movie is straight up disappointing. Number 3, we have The Fantastic Four, 1994. I'm sorry, I'm holding my little bear, guys, the Roger Corman version is so bad, but it's laughably bad. It's meant to be. This movie is meant to be bad. Now, as a fan of the Fantastic Four characters, it was just refreshing to see this version. I watched this and it was pretty hilarious. I was laughably bad. The movie was meant to be bad. They didn't have I will give Roger Corman the benefit of the doubt because they didn't have a budget to work with for this film, and the movie is a little bit this movie does have cheesy effects, but you have to admit, if you want laughably bad movie, watch Fantastic Four, the 1994 version. And number 2, we have the Tim Story film from 2005. Now, I have to admit, I'm one of those people who really do enjoy the 2 Tim Story films. I think that they're very good. I think they're very misunderstood, and I just have my fun with the films. I enjoy them. I think they're very cool. Um, Jessica, this movie, Jessica Alba, all the actors who play the Fantastic Four, they're good. Julian McMahon is 10 times better than Toby Kebbell. Because Toby Kebbell I like more as Koba in Dawn of the Apes and in the movie Warcraft, which is a movie I reviewed already and you can find it on my channel. But this movie, I like this movie because it actually treats the Fantastic Four like a family. It knows when it's trying to be a lighthearted, fun movie and not all dark and serious, and it got the origin out of the way in a quick, fast, and a hurry. And the battles, they actually work as a team to stop Doctor Doom at the end. But the movie does have issues, but I still enjoy it. But my number one favorite Fantastic Four movie is gonna have to go to Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I've always liked this a little more than the 2005 movie. I really enjoyed parts of this movie. The Silver Surfer looks really great, and the awesomeness of this movie was good. This is not, the two Tim Story films, they're not the greatest films ever, but at least these are watchable than the Fan-4-Stick. I'm sorry, but it's true. This movie, The Silver Surfer, is a little underused, but I did like Lawrence Fishburne as a character, and I like the CGI on The Silver Surfer. He looks great. But my only issue with this film is that this was supposed to be the first live action appearance of Galactus, and Galactus is a storm cloud. If Marvel does get the film rights to Fantastic Four back, make sure you do Galactus right, Marvel, if you ever get the Fantastic Four rights. Because Fox does not know what they're doing with Fantastic Four after Fan-4-Stick. But yeah, that's my ranking of the Fantastic Four movies. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And I'll see you guys for more.